Okay, welcome back. His and Her show. Been a minute, right? Diamond K, Jamaican Paper Doll, aka Sweet Tea, in the building. How you doing?
I'm awesome.
So there was like a what is it, a hurricane or like you had bad weather down there, right?
Yeah, but it skipped us.
It skipped y'all.
Thank
Okay,
goodness, because we wasn't ready. I mean, me and my husband, we weren't ready because we don't know. We ain't never been through no hurricane, so
right.
we just followed everybody else. Lead, get the water, the batteries, and stuff like that. But like, if we ready? No, we wasn't.
So did you know any people that got actually like hit with the bad weather? No.
No.
Okay, well that's good.
Thank you.
That's good. Other than that, how is COVID affecting that part of the country?
Don't believe everything you see on the news.
Okay, what does that mean?
Because they like Texas is a hot spot. We have so many cases, but people need to realize Texas is a big ass state.
Yeah,
Like, it's big. It's humongous. So of
definitely.
course we gonna be a hot spot. It's so many people that live here. Like, it takes you almost like 16 hours to get out of Texas to get to Colorado. I mean, come on. It's a big state.
All
But
right, so
everything is open. There's nothing
okay,
closed. We just have to wear masks now. They just made it mandatory that anybody over the age of 10 have to wear masks. But as soon as you go into the restaurant, you take your mask off. So,
yeah, I mean, when you start eating, of course.
but nothing is closed down. Everything is open and running.
Okay, well that's what's up. And you feel safe and good about all that.
Yes, my son will be attending school September the
Easy. Wait,
28th.
what?
Mm-hmm.
When does school start? So you
September
talking
the
about
20th.
in-person classes?
Yeah. Some schools
When?
here are open. My son's school opens September the 28th. You have a choice of them staying home or going to school. So, half of the people are going to choose for their kids to stay home. So the classrooms aren't going to be full
Right. Right. Um and that starts when now?
on the 28th.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So you say restaurants are fine, churches are good, and all that kind of stuff.
That's
People
what I heard.
going to
I don't
churches,
frequent the church
huh?
much, but I don't
Yeah, I
frequent the
bet.
church much, but I've heard that it's open.
And you frequent clubs? You been in any strip clubs?
Herbie was the last. Herbie had some people come in and he took them to the strip club and they didn't like it because the strippers had masks on. You have to have masks. You gotta stand away from us, 6 feet from the stage, constant wiping down. They only allow a certain amount of people, in the club. And he's like, it's not the same because you can't sit, no, you can't touch them.
Really? All right. Well, that's different.
And you know what?
Um.
The only reason why strip clubs are open in Houston is because they sell food. So they're using it as a restaurant.
Okay.
Are the strip clubs open in Baltimore?
No, but
But they don't sell food though.
Baltimore City will probably be able to open back up on Tuesday at 5 p.m.
Woo! It ain't stopped nothing from going down. Crime's still the same.
Yeah, well, yeah. Did you think that was going to make a difference?
I was hoping for my city.
Yeah, well, not really. Uh, it slowed people down a little bit, I would say, but all in all, it is what it is. So as far as Dr. Dre, people know Dr. Dre, the music producer, did Beats by Dre, produced a lot of music. He has on his hand a divorce that I think is outrageous. It is going to be outrageous as far as the amount of money that Nicole Young is seeking. $2 million, close to $2 million. He wants $1,936,399. Like, she wants a lot of money. And we both have gone through breakups before. Have you ever had a breakup where you thought that you could demand almost $2 million
A month?
a month? A month.
This must be like a world history divorce right here. Like, she topping all numbers.
Yeah.
She is topping all numbers. I think it's very silly. Very silly. A month? I thought, well, maybe she wants that for the whole divorce. But
Right.
then I read that she wants this every month. You want this amount every month. What are you doing with this money, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah. She
She's
she
still living
wants.
the same life since, they separated. Her life has not changed. She is still living the same exact life with the money flow and everything. So why are you wanting so much money from this man? And then you filed for the divorce.
Right. Right. She did. And so uh I just there's got to be more to this story. So you can see she's asking for a lot of money along with $5 million in legal fees.
Bitch, you silly.
Yeah, $5
She
million
making us look
in
bad.
legal fees.
She making us
Yeah,
look
so
bad. Like, this is greed. Like, she better. Like, I don't know what Dre did to her, but she is mad.
clearly he did. Clearly he did something to her. Yeah, he clearly did something to her. But I mean,
What can you
I guess it's because of the amount
financially
of money
need?
that he has, and people think that because the person has that amount of money. I mean, I saw well-known attorneys, female attorneys, saying that watch Eddie Murphy Raw. It tells you, that the ladies supposed to get that money.
I want half Eddie. That's
Yeah,
more than half, though.
yeah. So she did a
She can't say that
breakdown.
the kids are grown. So
Right.
what is she saying that she needs this income for?
Yeah. So she explained why she needs the money.
What she say?
So listen to this. Listen to this breakdown. She said laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month. Laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month.
My laundry only $100 a month.
Okay. Oh, there's
She
more.
better take it to what's that one called Diamond that with the $1.99.
So there's more. There's more. Clothes. She needs $135,000 a month for clothes. Okay. Also, education. And this is tuition and living expenses. She needs $60,000 a month.
What is she getting her degree in? That's what I
Who?
thought.
She's talking about the kids, I guess.
The kid,
Entertainment. She needs nine hundred
entertainment,
thousand dollars a month.
the
She's an
trickle.
attorney. She's an attorney. Charitable contributions. She needs $125,000 a month.
Oh, you can cut that out your budget, man. Like, that's charity. That's
uh,
charity.
Mortgage. Her mortgage is $100,000 a month.
Okay, I understand the mortgage. Like,
Definitely.
I understand the mortgage, but the rest of the stuff, like, those are all like, you a grown ass woman. You need to handle your responsibilities. And
Well,
obviously, you're an
check out
attorney, so you're making money.
her phone bill. Okay, so telephone, cell phone, $20,000 a month.
Who the fuck is she calling?
Yeah, yeah,
Diamond. Never in life I ever heard anybody's phone bill is $20,000 a month.
right. Me
How many
either.
phones she got?
Right. I mean, businesses' phone bill is not $25,000 a month. Couple has been married for 25 years. They have a grown child. together. But that's what it is. You know, it's confusing to me how she possibly could think that she could get this amount of money. It is very, yeah.
And I know if she's I know if she's an attorney, one of her homeboys or homegirls is helping her out. I know they not charging her a full fee.
Wow, that's a good point. But they're gonna try to get as much as they can get. Look, people always gotta make jokes about stuff, right? This is her this is her life and Dr. Dre's life. Look at what DJ Cool Rod said. This She said Dr. Dre was creating the Chronic 2001 on her face. I mean, I guess he's trying to say, there has been abuse. Dr. Dre has abused ladies before. So you see the
I
punch
see the boxing glove
the
and the
boxing
punch
glove
bag.
emoji.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
We don't
But
find spousal abuse funny on Radio on Fire.
yeah, find abuse fun. I'm not laughing at the abuse. Okay, I'm not laughing at the abuse.
No, we're
But yeah,
not.
that's a massive amount of money that she wants. But I guess the theory here might be to ask for more, and then you can negotiate down. That's probably.
Ain't no negotiating shit. See, this is the reason why people put hits out on their ex-wives and husbands, because they be doing shit like this. This is a very stressful situation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Dre's going to have too much trouble with this. She's not getting this amount of money. I just can't see it. I can't see it. But do you think? Okay, so I'm trying to look at this from the perspective of the lady. She was with him for 25 years.
Okay.
However, he was already Dr. Dre when she met him.
Exactly.
She was already Dr. Dre
So she didn't help
when she
build
met him.
nothing. She didn't help build his product.
Right.
She didn't help with anything. She came for the ride.
Right. And but she was along. She did give him a child. Their child is grown. And when women or men, when somebody files for divorce, generally speaking, that means you think that there was some infidelity, or she's just done. Like, what does that mean when they file for whoever files first?
Somebody's unhappy, and obviously whatever they tried to work out in the marriage, it just wasn't happening. Someone needed to change. They're not willing to make that agreement on changes, so the other one files for a divorce. Curtains are closed, standing ovation. It's time to part ways.
Now let's say this: if Dr. Dre actually cheated on her, right?
Who doesn't cheat?
Well, I mean, let's say that Dre cheated on her. Does
And
that make her deserve the money then?
no, Ray Ray cheats on Shaquanda all the time in a regular marriage.
Yeah, but you're not talking about that same amount of money.
So, and
Mm-hmm. I don't think she should get the money. I'm just coming from the perspective of some of the ladies that are gonna say, because I have to
he
check in the
cheated
records,
on her.
but I think there are times when you said that the women should have got the money. I could be wrong. I
What
might have to
divorce
go
was
back in
it?
the records.
Cause they probably wasn't asking for half of a nigga lifeline.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That amount of money, people live on that amount of money for the rest of their life. She wants that every month. It's like, what do you say? What are you trying to buy? An island? What is she trying to get? That's what I'm not understanding. And she needs somebody to come clean her house. I will come, because she need how much for how laundry and cleaning? 10,000.
Yeah, she
I work for
wants
her.
10,000 for the laundry and the cleaning. Exactly.
She must play good. Should I quit my job and come on down there and work clean her toilets?
What? Yeah, yeah. So that's what she wants. She's not gonna get it. She doesn't deserve it. And it's women and men that request, because Mary J. Blige's ex-husband, requested a whole lot of money.
He a whole
It's
lot of
people
clown.
like this that really mess with the system, and it's unfortunate when that
He's a
happens.
whole lot of clown. He a
Yeah.
clown.
I mean, now let me say this: I think that he should have got money. However,
For
but
what? He
the
didn't
amount
even
of money that he was requesting was too much.
he didn't even get her pregnant. So he's shooting
Well, I
blanks.
mean,
Like he a clown.
okay. Okay, tell them how you really feel. Also, another case, and I know it's not on our docket at all.
But
But I
don't
really
surprise
want
me.
to ask you that before we get into the other situation, and that was the attack that happened on R. Kelly in jail. So R. Kelly was attacked in jail. You knew about that, right?
Look, Diamond. Did you see the other night I posted a show that we did about R. Kelly?
Yes.
And we sat there and was like, R. Kelly ain't never going to jail.
Well, R. Kelly is definitely in jail.
He's definitely in jail for all that tail.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what I'm not understanding, because you know where I work, I'm thinking that he's in segregation. Like he shouldn't even be in population. So I don't understand how he got into a fight or someone attacked him because he's supposed to be in a cell by himself.
Okay. But you know how situations can be. So R. Kelly's attorney is asking for his release, and he says that the government cannot protect him, right? And so that's where we are in the situation. His attorney is saying that they cannot, the government, of course, quote unquote, cannot protect him. All right, and so last month, that's on the 28th, he was the victim of this inmate attack at this correction center in Chicago. So they said that the singer was sitting on his bed in a cell when an inmate came in and began to punch R. Kelly. And so you have that situation, right? And then okay, so I thought, well, when the situation came about, I said, okay, he's trying to get out of jail because it, like you're saying, you would think that he was segregated from the population. That's what we would think, but we don't know, right? And so then it gets really really strange because the inmate who assaulted R. Kelly, okay, identifies himself. All right. And he comes out, he wants to have some conversations and let people know. So he's a different he has a different kind of look. It's not he doesn't have the look that you normally would see. But as I said, R. Kelly's alleged attacker identifying himself.
How is
And
this happening?
what you said how?
Yes, how is this happening?
How is he identifying himself?
Yes, like this doesn't go on in the prison system. How is he?
Look, that's why I wanted to bring it up because it's so bizarre. It is so bizarre. So the attacker's name is Jeremiah Shane Farmer, and in documents he identified himself as R. Kelly's assailant. And he said that the government made me attack R. Kelly. And he also noted that the attack was a way of exposing government corruption. And by corruption, he means the unjust judicial system. So this is the guy here. Okay, so you have some experience in this regard. What am I missing? How does this happen?
This is all made up. Like I'm not understanding what's going on here. I really don't. I'm not understanding what's going on. First of all, R. Kelly's supposed to be in segregation. He is not supposed to be walking around in general population. And if he's in segregation, he's in a cell by himself. And none of the other offenders are allowed to walk on the tier with no handcuffs on and can just go in his cell without someone rolling the door. Another officer has to roll the door.
Yeah.
So
it seems strange.
I'm kind of confused. Even if they wouldn't even make R. Kelly a G5, because if he's a G5, he would be in a cell with another cellmate, and they're not saying that this is his cellie. But I don't see them giving R. Kelly a cellie because he's R. Kelly. So this doesn't make sense. And how is this man giving interviews in prison?
Yeah, that's the part that really throws me off.
Nobody in jail, Diamond. No one in jail when they assault another person. No one admits to that.
Right, because it usually adds time onto your conviction, right? It adds time.
That's an assault.
And so the thing that was so strange about that is that he did this confession. He hand wrote it because he said that they were not allowing him access to the computers to make photocopies and all of that. And so that's what you have there.
How did he know who to send this information to?
Well, because here's my thing, and this is in my infinite wisdom, I have concluded that R. Kelly allegedly paid this guy to do this, right? So he thinks that he can get out of jail on the basis that it's unsafe. But jail is generally not safe.
Hello.
Right? I mean, that kind of comes with the territory.
But
like
only thing they're gonna do, if he's saying, Diamond, if he's saying that jail is not safe, they're gonna put him under offender protection. So they'll just put him somewhere else on another block in segregation.
Yeah.
And they just make sure that he go to the shower, nobody is around, da 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 da. That's it.
Right. So from your experience, R. Kelly is not coming home based on this, correct?
No. He better try another way.
Yeah, that's not like a good that wasn't a good one.
Only way R. Kelly coming home is he do all his time when he hang himself. That's it and that's all. He got to do a Jeffrey Epstein.
But the thing is that he hasn't even gone to court yet. So court is not until October.
Right. So as I said, either he gonna go to court and they're gonna let him go, or he gonna be in jail like Bill Cosby. If they ain't let Bill home, why do you think they're gonna let R. Kelly home?
Yeah, well, that's a good point. So as I said earlier, this is not the first time that we've seen this.
But Diamond, look who he chose.
It's probably not even the second time.
Diamond, look who he chose though. Some killer. Like, look at this man. He chose the worst looking person he could find.
They wanted people to think that he's really in danger.
This nigga got a 5 on his cheek.
You know what I'm saying? So you think R. Kelly was like held his face out like, hey, go ahead, hit me right here, hit me good right here.
Dude framed Dave look like he about $1.20. And R. Kelly
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
let
know.
somebody, this nigga, he is from Chicago. You just gonna let a little Mexican come in and fuck you up? Come on. Come on. He
It,
just
it
came in
can
here selling
happen.
hit
You know,
up.
it can happen. It can happen. Let's move on from R. Kelly. Uh,
Right.
another scenario, and I'm really tired of seeing scenarios like this. So you have this lady who was a white professor, right? And she pretended to be black. Multiple versions of black, like regular black, African American, Jamaican American, like she had an accent, like she pretended to do all this kind of stuff, right?
Everybody.
And
She look like a light skinned girl.
okay. And so very similar. If you remember the scenario which we were talking about, Rachel Dozal,
Yeah, the lady with the braids.
right? And that was a couple years ago. We talked about her, and so you have this lady, and so she threw her own self under the bus. Her
You know,
name's
I'm
Jessica
mad
A.
at her.
Krug.
I'm mad at her because she didn't even let the black people cancel her out. She gonna cancel herself. How you gonna cancel yourself out?
Well, that's what she did. Here's her quote. She said, "I am not a culture vulture. I am a culture leech." um, she also said that she had some undiagnosed mental, uh, uh, you
Here we
know,
go.
things going on.
Blame it on mental illness.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Is that
Diamond, would you
possible?
be mad if that
She
was
could
your
have some mental
girlfriend?
illness.
Would you be mad if that was your girl and you found out that this whole time that you wasn't dating a light skinned girl, that the lady was white and she was portraying that she was black the whole time?
It depends.
When you ask, like, where's your parents?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. She wouldn't have been able to pull this one over on me though, but some people might have fallen for it. So you think she looks? I don't think she looks. I don't think I would have believed her as being black though.
She look kind of mixish.
Like if I met her, I don't know if I would believe that she was black. Does she look black to you?
She just
See, to
look a
me,
kind.
she looks like a white girl with black hair to me.
She look kind of high yellow. She probably, she got a large nose
It depends on what her body looks like, also. Like so,
and how she
it,
talk.
yeah, definitely how she talked. Like she
Her
talked like she was from
mannerisms.
South Baltimore, or Dundalk somewhere.
Yeah, her
I wouldn't have
mannerisms.
fallen for it. So she said that she should absolutely be canceled.
She need to be smacked. You
Absolutely.
can't cancel yourself.
Yeah, it takes away the impact if you cancel yourself.
Yeah, she took that away from us. Not only that she took our African American um background, but then you gonna just not let us vote to cancel you off? That's not fair.
Yeah, yeah, and so she worked at works at George Washington University,
Do we have
and
any cases of people passing for white? Why these women want to pass as black women?
yeah, it's just so strange. It's so strange, right?
Our
Her
struggle
fa-
is so hard. Like, why would you even want to be in that quote struggle as a black African American woman?
yeah, her faculty page at George Washington University says that she is a specialist in African American history and Latin American history.
So, okay, she's a professor in African American history. You don't have to be black.
Yeah, so she wouldn't have to lie. You know what I mean? It's just it's really strange. It's really strange. Uh like you said, why lie? Why lie when the truth will do? And maybe do you think maybe she got a job that she wouldn't have gotten had she not been a Caucasian lady? Is that what's going on here? All right, so it looks like T is having some trouble with her camera here. All right, so while we wait on T to get that back together, let's do this. Let's take a quick break and come back with more of the show after this. Of course, you can always follow me on social media at the Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. And myself and T love to talk to people about different things, even when we don't agree with folks. We still like to talk to people about the different stories and things that we have going on. Of course, we've been pulling up different stories from radioonfire.com where you can go to check out the latest and the greatest stuff. And another story that is on Radio Fire that has me frustrated, right? It has me frustrated. And a couple of days ago, you had the Forbes magazine, and they were talking about Kanye West being the highest paid musician of 2020 and 170 million. So here's my thing. Okay. If you are in whatever business and you make the majority of your money in another business, right? So Kanye, they're listing Kanye as a rapper. But if most of the money comes from something else, how is it that it goes down as you're the highest paid rapper if the money is not from rap? You know what I'm saying? So let's say like the highest paid football player. We talk about different contracts. This is the highest paid football player, right? But if this, let's say this football player made the most money, or right. But if he, I don't know, had an investment that's completely outside of football, how is he still the highest paid? I mean, I don't think that it should fall in that category. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying, right? It shouldn't fall in that category. If you are classified as A, but you make your money doing C, how can we say you're the highest paid A if all your money comes from C? You understand what I'm saying? Kanye's money is coming from other places, clothing, uh, being a Trump lapdog, all different kind of stuff, right? So how is he going down as that? But that is what Forbes magazine has him listed as. They said that he is one of the highest, twice the amount of Elton John, who had 81 million. And as you can see, the deal with Adidas secured most of the earnings. The deal with Adidas, which is nothing that has nothing to do with music. That's how he got on this list, and it's not exactly something that I think is fair to any of the people. But they claim that not only is Kanye the highest paid musician, but he's also the highest paid male celebrity, and is the only musician to make the top 10, the publication's top 100 list. And he's been a critic of Kanye, has been a critic of Forbes, but now, of course, he likes Forbes. But he likes Forbes when they appear to like him. That's when he likes them. So very strange, but go figure. Go figure. Um, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. The I don't know. So we're waiting for T Jamaican Paper Doll. We're waiting for her to come back on the line. So give her another minute or so, and we'll be right back. Also tonight at 11 p.m., we are going to have Luscious Kisses here for I Want Luscious TV. So we're going to have another episode of her program. No telling what's going to happen on there. Put the kids away and all that stuff because Luscious is going to do an adult show. So that's what happens. Luscious is former adult entertainer, right? Or I guess she is an adult entertainer now, right? But we're gonna have her at 11 p.m. on radioonfire.com, of course, and all that good stuff. So for Sweet Tea, my name is Diamond K, and we will be back next Sunday with more of the His and Hers show. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section, of course. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok at the Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. See you guys a little bit later on tonight.